Hi children, welcome back. Students, in our last class, we have discussed about land resources, its importance and land utilization. In today's class, at the end of this topic, you will be able to learn land use pattern in India, land degradation and conservation measures. Land use pattern in India. The net zone area, it means the actual land which is utilizing for cultivation of crop. The net zone area in India is around 54%. It means half of the land in India is used for cultivation. The pattern of net zone areas varies from one state to another. If you take an example, Punjab and Haryana, they have 80% of land using for agriculture. But if you take northeastern states like Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram and Andaman Nicobar Islands, the net zone area is less than 10%. So children, this is the most important question which you will get in the exams. This question can be asked for 5 marks. What is that? What are the different forms of land utilization? So children, you need to by heart this land utilization. Land use pattern in India. The land use is generally seen or determined by physical and human factors. The first factor that influences the land is topography, climate and soil types. These three are physical factors. It is also affected by human factors such as population density, technological capabilities and culture and traditions. Let us discuss each one of them in detail. Land use pattern in India. In this, first physical factor is topography. Here you can see the picture of India which contains different features of land, different relief features, that is mountains, plains, plateau and the coastal plains also. In India, we have seen mountains, plateaus and plains. Utility of land also varies with its nature or slope. When it comes to mountains, they have covered with forests. Plateaus are rich in minerals, but they are also useful for agriculture and settlements. When come to plains, the northern Indian plains are used for agriculture and agro-based industries. In the coastal plains, we have cities and the delta areas, we have fertile lands. The another factor that influences the land use pattern is the climate. There are different parts of the country having varying rainfall and temperature. Some receive heavy and some receive moderate and scanty rainfall in some areas. Even that influences the utility of land. The last but not least is soil types. Different parts of India have different types of soils. Accordingly, crops also vary from one soil region to another. Now comes to human factors. The human factors that influences the use of land use pattern in India are: first one, population density, mountain areas and plateau areas. In mountain regions, the density of population is very less. Plains, the density of population is very high. And the plateaus, you will be having a moderate population. Here you can see the density of population on plains, the density of population on mountains and plateau regions. Here comes the technological capabilities. When it comes to cities, the technological capabilities are much better than rural areas because in cities, educated people are readily available when compared to rural areas. That's why the technological capabilities are much better than the rural areas. The next comes culture and traditions. This also vary from one part of the country to the other. Let us come to the topic land degradation. 95% of our basic needs for food, shelter, and clothing are obtained from land. Human activities have not only brought about degradation but also have aggravated the pace of natural forces to cause damage to land. Now let us understand them in detail. India has 328.7 million hectares of land, and out of that 130 million hectares is degraded land. 28% of land degraded due to deforestation and 56% of land degraded due to water eroded area. It means water logging and excessive rainfall or heavy rainfall. 16% of land is degraded due to saline and alkaline deposits. It is also because water logging and excessive use of chemical fertilizers. What is the meaning of water logging? Water logging means providing much amount of water than required. Now comes the human activities. Some human activities such as deforestation, mining and quarrying too have contributed significantly in land degradation. All these have contributed to land degradation. Here you can see the picture of quarrying. What is the meaning of quarrying? Yes, quarrying is not a mining. At times, the precious minerals or rocks like marble and quartzite or the granite stones will be available on the surface of the earth. People may quarry them, which you can see here with the help of some machines. Next comes mining sites. Mining sites are the areas which are having mineral deposits that turn into mining sites. And after the excavation of minerals, they leave the land abandoned, which makes the land completely useless. Mining sites also affect the nearby areas and it affects the fertility of land. Let us know which states are prone to land degradation due to mining. The states like Jharkhand, Odisha, Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh are degraded due to mining. Next comes overgrazing. How does overgrazing affect the quality of land? When the cattle overgraze the land, it is left open or bare and leads to land degradation. States that are affected due to mining are overgrazing are Gujarat, Rajasthan, MP and Maharashtra. Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra. Water logging means over irrigation. Some of the states which are affected due to water logging are Punjab, Haryana and UP. Mineral processing. Grinding of limestone for cement industry is and calcite and soapstone for ceramic industry generate huge quantity of dust in the atmosphere. It settles on the land and water and reduces the process of infiltration of water into the soil. Industrial effluents also have become a major source of land and water pollution in our country. Students, this land degradation is most important topic in our chapter children. So this question may be frequently asked for 5 marks. He may ask in that way, write any 4 human activities which are mainly responsible for land degradation in India. Here comes the land conservation. Now there are many ways to solve the problems of land degradation. The first one is afforestation and proper management of grazing land. Second one is planting of shelter belts of plants. It means around the field you will be having contour bunds. On the contour bunds, if you plant a mango sapling or palm tree plus saplings, that holds the soil so tightly and acts like shelter belts. Third one, control on overgrazing. Fourth one, stabilization of sand dunes by growing thorny bushes. In the deserts, if you grow thorny bushes in the sand dunes, the sand will stabilize and does not lead to land degradation. The fifth one, proper management of wastelands. Sixth one, controlling of mining activities up to some extent. And the last but not least, proper discharge and disposal of industrial effluents. It means waste after proper treatment. That's all for today, children. Thank you. Stay tuned.